Hello, and welcome back to Video Games. You are watching Action Button live on twitch.tv/Action Button. The Action Button Goblin Bunker Network, as some call it. My sources say that this stream could get a little hot. It's been a long day here at Action Button headquarters. Fun fact, it's a long day everywhere on this god-darn planet, man. 24 hours is a little bit too much for anybody to handle, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe you might want to ask, who am I? I'm your MC, Hungry Harvey. Coming at you loud and weird. Oh, my microphone's falling off. Oh, it's falling off. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, hang on a second. What the heck? Can I just get the god-darn microphone to... Why is it falling off? You know, you think all you need to do in your whole life is just hear one avuncular individual who use the hackneyed phrase, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, just once, and then after that, you don't need to know anything else about tools. However, for God's sake, every once in a while, a microphone stand will get you, like, one of them is turning right and the other one's got to be turning left, because one bolt's right is another screw's left. Just goes to show you there's a little bit more than both sides of any given story. At any rate, I'm your MC, Hungry Harvey, coming at you on behalf of everyone located here, the Action Button Goblin Bunker Network. And I'd like to introduce your host. That's me. Oh my god. That was driving me bonko, Jerry. This microphone is righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, huh? Hear somebody say that once, you figure you know what you're talking about for the rest of your life. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, there's been a couple of problems today, both in the world and right here. My baby boy's right here. You see his tail? Can everybody see his tail? You see it? Do you see it? You know what I say about that tail? I say that is a nice tail. Oh, wait, is that Mimsy? Is Mimsy here?
Yeah. Hello.
Mimsy, can you do your best impression of a really big, muscular martial arts brawler eating a turkey that they found in the trash? Ready? Here we go. Give it a shot. 3, 2, 1. Wow! That was really good. That was quite excellent. So today we were going to do a stream in which Mimsy played a AAA video game. And it would have been really good. It was going to be very good. However, my HDMI switcher doesn't work. It just kind of stopped working. It seems like my PlayStation 5 needs to have its registry or its to rebuild its archive, which is like it'll be like the 5th time I've had it do that. It takes like 8 hours and it just kind of sits there and makes no sound and just a white light blinks while it rebuilds the registry on the I don't understand why it has to do that so often. Man, the PlayStation 5 sucks. I mean, I know I've mentioned this before, though it's just the fact that there's, you know, weeping husbands on TikTok whose diligent wives present them a PlayStation 5 and they fall on their hands and knees and just weep and weep. 5 minutes later, they probably died once in Demon Souls and then just downloaded Call of Duty or whatever. I don't know what it is. No, I mean 5 minutes. What am I saying? 5 minutes. You can't get anywhere with a game console in 5 minutes. You just can't. You can't get anywhere with a game console in 5 minutes anymore. Super Nintendo, when it came out, we didn't have a TV with AV ports on the back. However, we did have a Nintendo Entertainment System already plugged in. So we just unplugged, and it took the same RF switch. So we just unplugged one thing, plugged it into the Super Nintendo, and turned it on. And it just started right up. And there's Super Mario World within 3 seconds, man. 3 seconds, dude. So, I mean, that's kind of cool, right? God, I'm seeing myself in this screen. My hair looks like a nightmare. I didn't sleep well last night. I slept a lot, just not well. You know what I mean? That kind of has repercussions on the day that follows. Well, we're going to play a video game, and it's not the one I wanted to play. Even though it's the one that many of you guessed I was going to ask Mimsy to play. Quite a complicated situation involving the identity of the game that we're going to play. I'm also getting tired of this camera that I have plugged in that I use as my my stream time webcam, because it keeps getting locked on an autofocus. Like, it'll just like keep autofocusing like on the background and like blurring out the foreground, which is not how anybody does it. So I might actually just go ahead and put my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro over there. And foolish as it makes me feel, I might use that as my webcam. That's the one that I used to film all the interludes in the Cyberpunk video. It's just I have it in kind of a tricky position right now, a trickety position. And moving it's going to be a hassle. Though also I'm not using it where it is right now. It's just, it's ready for action when I do use it, which is, I'm not using it, right? It's just, I'm not using it. So this camera caused me extra grief in setting it up. If you've seen the Cyberpunk video, you know that the colors on that other camera are wild. This is the same exact lighting. So the other camera's wild. It delivers Hollywood quality imagery. I just don't want to hype this stuff up too much. Also, I want to let everybody know, like, that the whole joke of this stream is that I'm just almost in response to the many emails I get every day calling me lazy and rich. I want to start these streams at around 4 p.m. on Friday whilst wearing pajamas so that it looks like I start my weekends at 4 p.m. Even though, well, it's just between you and me, the audience watching right now, I do very much consider whatever this I'm doing right now, I do consider this work. This is not, this is work. I'm sorry. Remember, I will never tell anyone to like, comment, or subscribe, nor do we really offer any rewards whatsoever for subscribing to this Twitch channel. I'm sorry. I just don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to do as a streamer. What do you know? What you have to do, Mims? Do you know what you're supposed to do if you're a streamer? Emotes? Is it emotes?
I think so. I think you also say people's names out loud.
I'm sorry, there's enough people who sign up for Twitch just to try to get me to say their stupid name out loud. I remembered it at Kotaku. People would they would, I don't know, they had some bad names. It's kind of a thing. Is it not a thing? People in the chat, let me know. Is it a thing to put up a really bad name, to like change your name to something horrible on Twitch just to get a streamer to say it on accident? I mean, you have to be creative because you can't use horrible slurs or whatever, though you do kind of, yeah, I mean, I'll say the names. It is definitely a thing. People are saying, okay. Yeah, this is fake accounts. It is very real. Yeah, okay. So that's why I don't say people's names. Oh, someone says they're not a fan of streamers saying their name. That's good. I didn't say your name. So, so your name is safe with me, Jerry. Everybody's just Jerry. If you subscribe to this channel, if you like this channel, if you are commenting in the chat, you're a Jerry. You're a goblin named Jerry. And we can only, in that sort of position in our lives, we can only choose our last name. And your last name must be a non-proper noun if your name is Jerry, right?
Yeah.
So Goblin Jerry, this is my little, you see this? Can you see this tail? I'm not going to, I don't disturb him, but I won't, he doesn't even know I'm touching his tail right now, probably. I'm not going to disturb him by picking him up and transporting him over to my lap, which is where he should be. By right of law, he should be there. He should be in my lap. However, we're going to just leave him right there. Anyway, I told myself I would try to stream on Friday nights. And it's a Friday night, so here we are. This is Little Goblin Jerry Trash Can. He's a little trash can, also known as Micro Can. You can only see his tail. He's my little trash can because he just kind of trash can goblins around everywhere. He's a very good baby, and he's also an equally good boy. And he's my dog. He's
falling asleep.
Oh, he falls asleep right here all the time. Yeah,
With his belly up.
Yeah, he's on his back on a pile of blankets with his feet in the air. It's very funny. Very, very funny. And he's just falling asleep while I'm... You know, the thing about a dog this small is you can... Okay, I was going to take a picture and hold it up to the camera. That doesn't look like nothing.
I can do it.
No, I'm not going to do it. It's not... It looks unsavory. It doesn't look good. So it's the thing about a dog this tiny is you can kind of get his whole body with just 3 or 4 fingers. I'm getting his whole body. Oh, he's a good dog.
Yeah, he's like asleep right now. Completely asleep.
Someone says they were recommended to like Action Button on Facebook today with a blurb about how it would support a small business. I'm not sure what part of that is supposed to be a joke or if there is supposed to be some sort of joke or irony in there, though I would like everyone to know that I am a small business, okay? I am a small business in the eyes of the law. Just letting you know that. I'm not some kind of a big business. I'm not a huge business at all. Anyway, let's go ahead and trash can our Jerry. Mario jumped and he got kicked for it.
You win.
No, sorry, wrong button. Okay, so here it is. He jumps, he gets blocked, and then he gets kicked. Is that good?
Yeah.
This is Mario getting shot. Pretty good, huh? Mm-hmm. I got all sorts of chords on here. This is Mario getting punched and kicked at the same time. This is Mario getting punched and kicked at the same time while eating a turkey. Alright. Turkey. Maybe we should play a video game. How about it? What about this one? What do you guys think? Does everybody like this one? Is this a good one for everybody to watch? Wait, is this... Hold on. Mimsy, can you tell if this is running in 4K 60? Is that what that looks like to you? Oh, clearly this is not a PlayStation 4. Oh, what is this? My darn PlayStation 5 wouldn't work today. It just wouldn't work. A lot of people guessed when I said I was going to get Mimsy to play one AAA video game, because I believe it's in her best interest to play through one AAA video game so that she can someday direct an Assassin's Creed. But not an Assassin's Creed. Definitely what the Assassin's Creed franchise needs is sort of what the Kingdom Hearts franchise also needs, which is more people on staff who have never played one of their games.
Nice.
So, people were guessing that maybe Mimsy, I was going to say Mimsy should play God of War. I like God of War a lot. Though this isn't quite the one I would recommend. So, one thing I do love a lot about God of War is, I have played through this game twice. I played twice. No, I played through this game 4 times, Lord. Okay, so I played through it all the way. This is me considering the tree right now, by the way. This title screen is neat because I think this title screen ranks up there with the best title screens of all time in video games. We can get into that in a minute. I'm sure a lot of people in the chat have played this game. It was quite popular, sold many millions, right? We all, give me that God. Everybody loves that God. So, shout me out in the chat with the catchphrase, give me that God, if you beat God of War. So I played all the way through this game, liked it a lot, played it through on the Give Me God of War difficulty mode after beating it on the regular, the Give Me some action or whatever it's called. I played through it all the way, and then, I played it on as many of the difficulties as I could. And I really did enjoy the hardest difficulty setting. I enjoyed this game quite an amount, I would say. I enjoyed it. And then what happened, it's like far later, they released a New Game Plus mode that would let you start the game over and play through a save with all of the stuff you had accumulated. And I thought, ooh, that sounds nice. I'm going to play it again. And then and then I didn't. And then a few months later, they announced not a few months later. And when the PlayStation 5 came out, I was like, I wonder if they announced they were doing a patch for Last of Us 2 that improved The Last of Us 2 up to 60 FPS. And I was like, are they going to do the same thing for God of War? And then they did do the same thing for God of War. And then I was like, And then by this time, Days Gone was out on PC. And I was like, are they going to release God of War on PC? And then they did. So now I'm in the same position I was in with Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, which is I want to play a New Game Plus because this game, like the Final Fantasy VII Remake, kind of requires you to buy a whole lot of skills and upgrades before you're playing the real game. It requires you to progress far enough that you've received enough unlocks and skills and trinkets. I really do believe that the skill tree in this game needs to be almost completely maxed out before you're playing the real game. I call this CVS rewards card game design. Do you know what I mean? Where you just need the CVS rewards card or you don't get the real price. It's not the sale price anymore. It's just the real price. So, anyway. Much like with the Final Fantasy VII Remake, I now have to go bare into this game, as the Elizabethans would say. So, here I am. I got to just play all the way through God of War so that I can play a New Game Plus, which is the real way to play the game. So here we go. Mimsy, have you seen this title screen?
Yeah.
Watch. It's actually quite exquisite. You have to watch as it starts. So he's just looking at this tree, right? He's beholding the tree. He's not blinking because he's some sort of, he did blink. So, right, I choose New Game. I'm going to give me a balanced experience, give me challenge, give me God of War, give me a story is the easy mode. We're going to put it on a balanced experience because talking while, look, see? And then he just, when you choose it, he steps forward and looks at the tree, right?
Yeah.
He kneels down and he regards the tree. With his fingers, he palpates the tree. Meaningfully palpates the tree while continuing to look, closes his eyes, touches his forehead to the tree as though he's returned home from a long journey and his dog has met him and his dog is the tree. Opens his eyes, greeting the tree as a lion greets a lion. Man stands up. Man steps back, right? Mm-hmm. Man stands up, steps back. Look at that. Gotta love it. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then it gave you the one instruction, and then you just keep doing it. Your hesitation is his hesitation, because we've just seen he feels very emotionally about this tree. The tree with the golden handprint on it. What does the golden handprint mean on the tree? We won't know until much later. Okay, he's chopped the tree down. Ooh, a little bit of a V-Sync stutter. Maybe me turn on the V-Sync in a moment. This whole game is presented as one unbroken shot. A hilarious gimmick that a good friend of Action Button, Cory Barlog, who once followed me on Twitter on accident, and then when I clicked his profile, saw that he was no longer following. I received a notification on my phone saying Cory Barlog followed you! And then I clicked on it, and he wasn't following me anymore. But it was in my notifications. What I saw it. He must have visited my profile and accidentally followed me. So Cory Barlog is I've met him. I've met him twice. It's the first instance of Kratos calling his son boy, which became a meme. Shout me out in the chat if you watched my video about God of War, in which I montaged every instance of the word boy long before it became a meme. Anyway, Cory Barlog, friend of Action Button. We can call him a friend from that experience of him accidentally following me. I assume it was some horrible accident. Was there a stutter going on the video? He said he had pitched Crystal Dynamics, that's Square Enix, on making Shadow of the Tomb Raider this whole unbroken
Want me to tie it to the boat?
one cut look, and they had rejected it. He's a big fan of this idea of the whole game being one cut, but it really only works if you just never pause the game, as I just did. So I just completely destroyed it. I completely destroyed it. If you never die, I have to do this. I'll try turning VSync on. I limited it to 60 FIPS. So, yeah. Anyway, there we go. We're gonna see if this. I mean, it was limited to 60 FIPS. No, this is not the game I wanted Mims. This is not the game I wanted Mimsy to play. We're playing it because something happened. All my consoles just dropped a big meatloaf in the hotel bed, so to speak. I don't know what that means. So I was unable to actually launch the game I wanted to play. Ooh.
What? Did something change? The forest feels different.
Oh, does it?
Everything is different, boy. Try not to dwell on it.
Everything is different all the time, Jerry baby. Don't let it get you down. That's how I would have written it. They declined my offer to punch up the dialogue in their game because I sent it to them like after I had already just started playing a finished build. So they said all of the voices have been recorded. We don't need your help. They were very rude to me. That's actually a joke story. The thing about Cory Barlog accidentally following me and then unfollowing me on Twitter is true, though. That was actually just a few weeks ago. You know, I'm looking over at my screen and I'm seeing some absolute performance nightmare on that OBS window. It is beautiful here on the television. Not a single frame drop happening here. You all are kind of getting the short shrift. What is a shrift? Did you know that? Do you know what that means? I don't know what a shrift is. I know where the shift key is on my keyboard. There's golden handprints on there. You know what I extremely liked probably the most about this whole game? Was how it was directed by Cory Barlog, as it says right there. No, I was gonna do my trick where I pick a random credit from the credits and then just be like Kyle Gumption's production design I liked as the credit comes up on the screen. and it just didn't. That's one of my favorite jokes to do. Oh well.
There do I see my mother. Oh, there do I see my father.
Yeah, this is good. We're loving this. I like when it gets grim and the kid is lighting candles. Some guy in the chat is saying, here's a spoiler. I will never in my life give
Oh, there do they call
a heck about 1080p 60 FPS. Okay, who cares? Who are you, dirtbag? Like what? Do you think I care about your problem? I care about a lot of the problems in the world.
Oh, there do they call it.
If you're popping into somebody's chat and just kind of throwing your derangement just all over my floor like a big barrel full of intestines, like just like pig entrails. You want me to clean it up? No, it's gonna let it rot there, dude. So what? All right, get blasted. Oh, this looks good. It looks like the cutscenes are very smooth. Ooh, I just noticed the subtitles are off by default. I didn't turn them off. I usually turn them off before I stream a game because I like having clean footy. One thing that really frustrated me was I was having trouble with OBS window capture, and I needed to do it as game capture for this stream. I usually use display capture. The display capture was just giving me a blacked out screen, which was very frustrating. So that's a thing. That music is a little bit loud. We're gonna turn that music down and just we're gonna clip it down by a hair, I suppose. We're gonna give those tunes a haircut. In just a moment. Clip those tunes down a hair. Child left his knife on there. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat earlier when I asked. Is everybody, shout me out in the chat. Tell me, give me that god if you played this game. Did you play this game? Or Galok is chilling, that's good. No dinner for child, Galok. Yeah, that was Mimsy singing. That was not in the game. That was Mimsy, right? that was. Yeah, and that's me singing in the background now. I don't know how I'm doing it. I've mastered the circular breathing techniques of the Tibetan shamans,
Now.
of the didgeridoo players of the old outback. There's a lot of talk about how good or bad of a dad Kratos is. So it's interesting that here in the beginning, Kratos says to his son, "No, now we are going hunting," and his son is like, "Right now?"
Which way?
Like as though to insinuate, right now while mom's body is still burning, we're not going to stand here and watch her burn.
This way.
Isn't that what one of these weird ritual cremations is supposed to be about? He's asking it like that, and which I find very amusing, because
Why are we doing this now?
I need to know you can survive the journey.
Then we leave for the mountain?
Depends on you. Hunt.
so he needs to know that he can survive the journey, right? Which is funny. That's how he says it. Hold on, where's my oh crike. Oh, there it is. Okay. Maybe if I turn I had VSync on. I should have VSync off, I guess. I'll suffer a little stutter, and you all will hopefully get something a little more clean. Oh, it's still really it doesn't look so good. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it, Jerry's. So yeah, this game was giving me problems with capture or display capture, and it was giving me problems with it was giving me severe problems. Not NVIDIA Shadowplay wasn't working for it, so I couldn't use NVIDIA Shadowplay to capture this stream, which is very annoying to me because
What
I
did you find?
would like it to be NVIDIA Shadowplay captured,
I'll keep looking.
not whatever capture protocol. I've got to use the OBS one. Oh, this is good. Use R to look around. Yeah, I can look around. I know how to look around. What did we get? New artifact set. Lost toys found. 1 of 4. Oh, give me that god. A true god punches. Jerry. Hold on. I'm going to try to do something real quick. Because I'm not liking how the recording is looking. For archival purposes, I would like my recording to be nice.
Gonna see what's up ahead.
Nope. You're going to stay right there, dirtbag boy. See, look, how the child warp over there. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go over to... I'm going to go over to the computer real quick and I'm going to check something out. But I'll be right back. It won't take longer than 1 second. Well, okay, it'll take about 30 seconds. Okay. Maybe it'll look better now. I don't know. Just going to see. I'm just going to go ahead and say... Oh, what the heck, bro? Everything is a nightmare. Everything's a goddamn nightmare. It's just not responding. I've got to reselect the window 6 or 7 more times. It's just a complete nightmare. The God of War window had to be reselected again. It didn't really like... It didn't like the way it was all selected at the moment. This should have increased performance. I'm sure it looked somewhat okay before, though,
Good.
nobody,
Now what?
even the most dirtbaggy individual who says they think,
This way, boy.
any amount of performance difficulty is acceptable.
Wait, deer tracks.
People who say they don't care about good frame rates, it's, again, just kind of a... You know, I think you'd care if something was going like 1 frame every 18 seconds or whatever, something like that.
Slow down, boy.
As I recall from many...
You're hunting deer, not chasing it.
Oh, yeah, hunting, not chasing. I'm gonna go over here, because I got a case of trinketitis. God of War has... Oh, I got some 276 hack silver. Oh, what's this? Me and my son are out hunting, and I'm just eating treasure boxes like they was Cap'n Crunch. 346 hack silver. And then, you know, what happened now? 2 trinkies, and me already lost. That's a joke. I know exactly where I'm going, because it's kind of railroady here. Though, it's possible to just get belligerently lost right there. Careful on the rickety bridge, my child.
You broke our bridge.
Oh, shut
How are
up.
we gonna get across?
Step aside.
Step aside, butch. Hold on. Put on the Leviathan axe. Nothing like playing
Go.
that god
Oh, what happened here?
with an Xbox One Elite controller. This is how it was meant to be.
Hold.
I mean, I've played all of the...
What are you doing?
Oh my god,
Our guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
Shoot.
Sorry.
Do not be sorry.
Daddy's upset.
Be better.
I've played all of the PlayStation games that have come out on PC so far, because I'm a big boy, and I really just love playing video games that were on the PlayStation that I now get to play on the PC. And I just gotta say, This one feels the most interesting to be playing with an Xbox controller. It really feels like I'm playing a PlayStation game on my Xbox. Oh, first battle.
No! You are not ready! Stay back!
RB for light attack, RT for heavy attack. I just went all light attacks on that guy. These guys, they're not so hard. Couple of combos I think I could do. Very good. I've done it. Oh wait, there's another guy. Hit me. I like this game because you can like freeze this dude. He's frozen. Change my attack to this guy. Get my axe back. Hit him while he's stunned. Block this. Just a pretty decent game. Look out behind me. Don't tell me to look out behind me. I'm not a chump. I'm the god-darned god of war. These guys suck. Take this, please. Can you hold on to that for a second? I got 26 XP, everybody. Is that good? Is that a lot?
Draugr. They've never come this close to our woods before.
Keep moving.
It's because I chopped down the tree with the golden handprint on it. Those trees, so he's up there. You get me at a crossroads. You know I am not going that way until I've gone this way and this way, because Daddy loves a trinket. Daddy didn't become a bad father by not always
This way.
going after the trinkets. His son says it's this way, and I'm like, no. Me hungry. My appetite will subside only when I've scored Mondo trinkets. I'm a father? Yes. I'm a warrior?
Find the edge, boy.
Yes. I'm an axe wielder? Of course. Though before all this, I am a stuff acquirer. God of War? Yes. Though also, master of acquisition. I will always acquiesce to my inclination toward acquisition. Always. Priority right here. Oh my god, these stupid puzzles.
Should we be in here?
Hey, I didn't tell you to come this way, dude. You dirtbag. I did not tell him to come here. Like, that's just... God, that's just so rat-faced of him to show up here. He was supposed to be waiting. Okay, so there's one there. One there. This one is kind of in a difficult zone. Oh, you don't have to actually, Oh, I gotta do them in the right order, is that it? Yeah, oh, criko. No, I got them all. Just give me this trash. Daddy's gonna just root around in all those just absolutely valuable items. Until he just gets his heart container. Oh, you're gonna show me, Look, I know it's a Zelda heart container. You don't have to tutorialize it any further than that. I'll get my axe while we leave. Here it comes. Really like the axe getting mechanic. Very good. Okay, what's up here, Jerry? My boy's name is Tiny Jerry. So this basically the reason I like this game
Up there.
is people told me that when you become a father,
You went in the old temple.
there's just things you'll understand.
We do what we please, boy.
And
No
that
excuses.
when I first played this game, I was not a father, so I didn't really get all of the deeper nuances of it. But now that I've gotten my baby boy, Bibby Babbis, I understand exactly what it's like to have a child. Exactly.
Can I have my bow back now?
No.
Can you hit it from here?
My baby boy, Bibby Babbis, is exactly like a human child, except the interesting thing is there's almost nothing he can do to disappoint me. If I had a real human child, if he wasn't like...
A bunch of times. He never wanted to take me.
If he wasn't like reading books without pictures of them by age 5, he would be already disappointing me.
It was time.
Okay.
My child would be at least guaranteed as big a disappointment to me as I was to my parents.
No.
What do you mean, no? It's true.
No, I don't think so.
What don't you think?
I don't think you would be disappointed.
Nah. I think I'm disappointed by myself. I love throwing this stupid thing. It's hilarious. Watch this. Oh. Chip damage, Jerry. You won't try to hit me? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, this game's got good combat. Whatever. I really wish I didn't have to press the shoulder button to block. Do not like... I just need to configure a Xbox One Elite controller God of War profile. Try to do that parry. Get me. Oh, stop it. I think I've mentioned this before. Though it just really hurts my wrists to press bumpers on any controller. When I was hanging out with my buddy Doug Jones in Indiana. Oh, I'm trying to do the parry. I'm sorry. I think the difficulty might be too low. Because the guys aren't attacking, Oh. It's just as you were, while I was talking with my buddy Doug Jones, we were talking about how much video game controllers hurt our wrists. And I was like, yeah, dude, it was good to talk about video game controllers that hurt. Because we both have Xbox One Elite controller Series 2. And we both are like, yeah, it's the only game controller that doesn't hurt my hands. You try to tell somebody that, and they're just like, oh, but $200 though. And you're like, oh, it's $139 on sale, dude. Okay, hold on. I will throw this axe.
He froze it in place. Clever.
I'll tell you something. Don't tell your dad he's clever. He's gonna start getting all sorts of ideas. I'll tell you one thing. I mean, I love John Bender,
Use it.
Jake the Dog,
Can.
Marcus Phoenix,
Nice.
DiMaggio as a voice actor, because he can go nice. Though the thing is, okay, so my throat hurts really bad today, so I can't do the nice as well as I usually can. So I was just gonna say I can do a nice, pretty, not that close,
Nice.
right? But you know, close enough that it passes muster with the proper microphone. Though the guy here, Christopher Judge. First of all, Christopher Judge.
Nice.
Name, if I ever heard one. Christopher Judge has such a quality to his voice. It is, I believe, actually inimitable.
Oh my god.
Nice.
The kid just said nice. What a coincidence.
Where are you I think he's this way.
Where are you going, says the child. Do you not understand by now? Clinky, clinky, where's my trinky? He says as he climbs the chain and immediately obtains a delicious item. Ooh, I see some trinkets in there. Beyond yonder rocks lurks a trinket. Hungry daddy craves the material items. Wait, what's this? My axe done flopped. It done flopped. So yeah, NVIDIA's Shadowplay was not letting me capture this game, and it was making me very sad.
Boy,
This looks
over
so
here.
good. This looked really, really legit on
Giant wolves who chase the sun and moon.
on PlayStation 4.
Where did they come from? How did they get up there? What's happening there at the end?
Shoot,
The sun and moon?
what is
And
happening there at
everybody
the end?
fights?
I don't know, child. Anyway, Christopher Judge's voice has this quality to it, this richness, this personality, this flavor, where it is, I'm sure there's a, what I'm saying is, there are about 1 billion frauds out there who think they can say nice as well as John DiMaggio. No relation to Joe, Jolton Joe. Jolton John. There's about 1.5 billion hack frauds who think they can say nice as well as him. Though those particular hack frauds ain't 1/4 as delusional as those who think they can nail Christopher Judge's boy, is what I'm saying. The way this guy, like, the way, I mean, not just the single word boy, I'm talking his, the buffet table of rich delights, abounding and glistening in every single full sentence this man speaks in this game. Absolutely inimitable. The man was born with a gift, sure. He has just a good voice, probably naturally by,
Father, look.
you know, virtue of having learned a language, maybe. Though there is definite work and
Wait
craft
for my mark.
in this performance here.
Relax. Do not think of it as an animal. It is simply a target. Clear your mind. Steady your aim and breathe in. Exhale and release.
That is not where I was aiming.
Good.
I wasn't exactly aiming there. Alright, what do we got?
It's still alive.
Oh, yeah. Man, I'm just playing this game now and I'm thinking about how cool this game is.
Your knife.
Isn't it fun to play a video game after having not played it in a couple of years and just be like, oh, this rules?
Finish what you started.
You're just, while you're playing the beginning, you're just remembering how much the rest of it owns. And then you realize there's a sequel coming out. He's hesitating to kill.
I can't.
Slap him. God, look at his huge man. Like his just like catcher's mittly hands he has. His just grizzly bear-esque fist mitts. You hesitated, and you are weak. He's gonna just kick his kid off a cliff now, dude. Yeah, this game looks real good on PC. Oh, look at this weirdo.
Like that?
We have no choice.
Shoot. Press X to command to trace and shoot arrows. Hold LT and then press X to target a specific enemy. So after shooting exactly one deer, the baby child can now shoot arrows. Yeah, arrows take...
I'm set. Okay. Just tell me when to shoot.
Anybody play that game Legendary Axe? On the old TurboGrafx. Anybody play that one? This kind of reminds me of the final boss of that game. Everybody knows which game I'm talking about, right? I just stomped that health. Oh, I got my dodging juice back. Oh, stop it, freak.
He's hitting it. Why isn't he falling? Sorry, not ready. Didn't fall.
Oh wait, this guy kind of sucks. I'm like over, Oh, my axe got lodged in this freak's arm. Oh, I thought I could just, Oh my god, stop telling me to command Atreus to shoot arrows. I like that Kratos, big man from the God of War games, he had a son who shoots arrows. That's really funny. Off camera, between 3 God of War 3.5 and whatever this is, whichever number this one is. I'm really just kind of chump battling this guy.
I'm fine. Kill it.
Kill it? Oh, that's it? Yeah, okay, I'll kill him. I don't care. Oh, just rip his head off. When I made my videos that were, that praised this game and said it was good, there were just hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of comments from, people who I assume had all come from, like, the same place, saying that this game sucks because it's not gory enough, that the violence isn't grotesque enough, that it's too PC, it's too SJW, that there's not enough blood spraying out of every fallen monster, etc., etc. And I just thought, I don't know, man.
Not ready.
The game looks cool. You were not ready. Was that a reference to the original PlayStation slogan? If so, that's good.
I found the deer. I proved myself.
No, you don't say you proved yourself. You say, I have proven myself. The guy's got so much hair on the bottom of his head and none on the top. That actually is a look which rules, an LWR. That's a look which rules.
Ready.
Again, he's talking about the PlayStation 1. 113 XP, is that a lot? Is that a lot? Is that a lot? Shout me out in the chat. Oh, is that Hack Silver?
Do not speak again.
I really love this picking up animation. 3138. A new kill labor, a troll's toll. That's good. This is the kind of game that you can just, I mean, I hate to get on here every time and just kind of, you know, pontificate like some kind of weed lord. Though, this is just the kind of game you can just play. You just get high and play this game. Right? Like, this is a good one to just get absolutely baked. Just all the way to your bones. That is such a powerful pickup animation. Crikey. And I'll tell you why it's good. Oh. I don't think the enemies are that good. I wouldn't call them stunning. That's my good joke. Enemy stun bars located below their health bar. Okay, I got you. Kill me, Jerry. Arrows and barehanded attacks inflict extra stun damage. I like how You can switch to barehanded with throwing the axe or sheathing. I don't need a sheath, no axe. I really like that little Jerry shot one deer and now he's able to shoot. I want to rip you apart. Yeah, so apparently that wasn't gory enough for the hundreds of people in the YouTube comments. I mean, it was literally hundreds. Oh! I'm playing like a serious Nimrod, Jerry. Can I rip you apart? Is that cool? Thank you. The icon still says R3, though I don't think it's called that on the Xbox 360. I don't know what this crystal is. I will touch it anyway.
Quiet.
Still can't get the doors open. Do father and son oft a Sunday wander the dilapidated shed works of their house exterior perimeter and converse about how once again the doors do not open? Can you hold this? I don't care. I like lining a dude up like this and having him get hit by my axe. Good auto aim snap. Not quite enough chip damage to. Doesn't stun a guy. I'm getting my my boat bones back as regards this game. I don't know what that means. Yeah, this game's cool. I hope the sequel is like twice as long. That's a joke. I don't. I hope it's the same length. Oh, it's a White Walker. What's up, Jerry? Some enemies are resistant to the Leviathan axe. I tried to put it away. Why are they resistant to it? We'll know sometime. We'll know soon. And we'll find out soon. I turned his head into dust. Again, here comes this powerful collect animation.
Different about the forest.
And I told you not to speak.
Yeah, wow. Mimsy, does this not look like delicious chocolate icing? Doesn't that look good?
Is that mud?
Oh, that's mud, Jerry. That's Jerry style mud. Yeah, once again, we're going to do this extremely beautiful, powerful pickup animation. I just remember criticizing the original Gods of War, where the items just kind of streamed into you as you walked remotely near them. That's just so good. He stomps the ground as a shockwave ripples out. I would love to put that one through a frame by frame. Oh, yeah, I gotta go ahead and ring the ding dong. There it is. Ding dong goes the bell. Let's jump down, child. He just catches that baby.
But why would a fire troll burn Mother's garden? And since when are Draugrs so close to the house? And what was that frozen thing that attacked them?
I do not
Shut up,
know.
child.
Now be silent. We are almost home.
It looks like time-traveling Frank Lloyd Wright built this house, doesn't it? Like he got dropped into prehistoric times and he just refused to live in a dwelling, a mud hut, so he built something like this. Look at that sunlight. Ooh. Man, Kratos in God of War 2018 is a heck of a character model. One of the best works of 3D modeling in a AAA game that I can think of off the top of my head, if not the best. He's got a cool design, cool personality. The little horseshoe-shaped ring on his back that he puts the axe in. The animation is real good on this guy. Anyway, let's go home. This door, look at this door. That is AAA, man. I just remember being very impressed by this on the PlayStation. Even more impressed by it here on PC. This game runs in ultra wide too, in case y'all didn't know that. I had it going at 175 earlier on my 3840 by 1600 monitor. Kratos and his child have an eventful day. This whole day is very eventful. Oh, so Kratos fills a bag. The mother, wife, has finished burning. She's turned into ashes. And he is now filling a little bag full of mom. Their religion dictates that when a mother dies, you have to take her ashes to the top of the tallest mountain, spill them on a mirror, and then snort them with a rolled up banana leaf. Is that it? Is this a roll up a good? Just you gotta snort mom at the top of the world, and then yell a rolled up papyrus. Is that it? All right, dirtbag child. Mom is in a bag. It's time to go. If I were some sort of freak billionaire, I would pay John Duke Nukem St. John
You lost control.
to re-record every line of dialogue in this game, every Kratos
Anger can be a
line
weapon.
in my own punched up,
Use it.
horrible
Good or
manner,
not. When you
I haven't
and then
been
release
so
it as a
long.
mod.
I'm better now.
fine.
I'd hack it, dude.
Come on then.
Oh yeah, I got a block.
You want me to hit?
I want you to try.
Oh man, this kid's never gonna hit his dad.
Ow!
Just real god mavens in the chat, no. Right? There's some real god mavens in the chat,
Too
right?
slow. Try.
Are there any god mavens in the chat?
Weak again.
Are there any god mavens? Tell me if you're a god maven. God mavens, confess. Present yourself now. Present yourself, god mavens. Who's a god maven? God maven's in the chat. You all know that he's gonna fight his son. Clearly, right?
That
You
is
know he's
difficult.
gonna. I played all those
And
gods.
you, Atreus.
I gave me all that god once upon a bingo. And
What was that?
Quiet.
I really enjoyed. So wait, they said that the next one is the last one in this series? God of War Ragnarok is the end of this series?
No use hiding anymore.
Oh, here's.
I know who you are.
What's going on?
Oh, he knows who I am.
More importantly, I know what you are.
Oh yeah, do you?
Beneath the floor. Now.
But you told me never to go down there. Who is that?
I do not know.
Oh, don't go down below the floor. So also hundreds of comments and underneath the videos that I did when I was at Kotaku
Tell me what I want to know.
were so upset about Kratos' axe. They were so irate about the fact that he uses an axe and not his weird chain blades. Here's shirtless Jack Sparrow, played by Kmart Johnny Depp.
Be bigger.
Actually, no, this guy's cool.
Definitely the one.
It's Balder.
Long
It's
live
his
Mom.
McMister, as I called him when I first saw him. Did you see?
You want.
It looks like his tattoos on his chest. It's like a name tag that says McMister. Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm McMister. That's what I called him. Yeah, for a long
Here
time.
I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us. So much
Anyway, this game's been out for going on 4 years. You do get the chain blades. Like around about halfway through the game, you get the chain blades back. During a sequence where he's like, I swore I would never use these again, and he puts them on whilst weeping.
I'm pretty sure.
And then yeah, dude, the chain blades rule. The chain blades rule.
My.
They really did design the chain blades because it was difficult
We're going to have to kill
to do combat from the camera angle that they had settled on in 3D. This battle's dope. This is your first boss battle.
Finally.
So God of War is neat because when you're learning about mythology as a kid and they're like, the gods are immortal, right? And then you learn about Norse mythology. You know, we didn't have Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology book back when I was in high school. We had to just collect our Norse mythology from various
Right.
less exciting, less prosaical sources. I did enjoy Robert Graves' Greek myths long ago. Gotta love that guy. One of the best. I read that book as a kid.
How incredibly disappointing.
No, you know, there's some sort of who would win in a fight, Superman or Batman style playground arguments regarding
Point.
the Norse gods and the Greek gods. You know, we did that. We didn't have the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Although you were quite the weirdling
You bore me.
if you tried to talk about Greek mythology. I can't believe I got hit by this dirtbag. No, I'm not. I'm trying to talk on a stream. Oh yeah. Give me that god! So we got Odin, we got Thor. We got so many Greek persons, or Norse persons who have not been mentioned here in this game. Or they're mentioned and they're never really, I'm getting punched in the bread basket. I got bread basketed. And then I got roof driven. Alright. So what Baldur wants is he wants to die. Because you learn about in the Norse myths, when you learn about Norse myths, you know that the Norse gods can die. And then I guess the insinuation is that if you play the God of War games, you know that the Greek gods can die as well. And the thing is, you know, when you have your playground arguments, who would win in a fight, Batman or Superman? Who would win in a fight, Thor or Zeus or whatever, right? It's,
Nerve, did I?
the original God of War games had a really sweet concept of what would it take to kill one of these guys. And what it took was just blast the goddarn guy.
Slow and old. You
So, like,
never come to me.
in this game, when you do fight and kill Baldur,
So,
he's the final
let's
boss.
try again.
You
this is
talk
the guy.
too much.
When you do finally fight him to the death, it's this ultimate showdown. McMister.
Talk? Fine. Maybe whoever it is you got stashed in that.
It is just an ultra showdown when you fight him at the end. I'll use the Spartan Rage, why not? I mean, these fights are just brutal. And, you know, again, the weirdos in the comments who thought the game wasn't gory enough. Like, I don't really care about gore so much when it's like, this fight's just like legit sweet, man.
Point there. What are you hiding?
And Spartan Rage is pretty tight. You can smoke a blunt and just punch dudes. God, Kratos is sick. Oh, don't hit me, you monster.
You are a fool.
Stop calling me a fool.
I don't have time for this.
There, you take that. Give me that god. Oh, excellent block from me.
Vicious one, aren't you?
Oh, stop it, Jerry. Skinny Jerry.
For me.
Man, he got me. Oh, stop it, jerkweed. I got him. I like how he's got little frost beads in his beard. See, so the cool thing is, if this were a real person, like, he would be definitely dead by now. See, that's a novel way to crush a man. So that's good. Good fight, right? Of course it's not over. Kratos is tired from that fight because he's getting old. He's not the same guy that killed Zeus so shortly ago. So anyway, all of those comments, hundreds and hundreds of comments, I had to delete so many of them, filter so many of them out. So many comments about how the game's not gory enough, about how you don't get the blades, you don't have the blades, about how the game is for girls, or how the kid, it sucks to have a game with a kid in it. And then 4 years later, I feel like all of those people just like this game. Like, there was this huge amount of, like, hating on the idea of this game. And again, I mentioned this on a podcast at some point in the past, and had people tell me, oh, I didn't notice any of that. It's like, maybe you weren't making content on a daily basis for a large video game media outlet. I perceived a whole lot of people just really upset at the existence of this game. And then I feel like it all just went away. Everybody just played it and they're just like, this game rules. Dudes get tattoos of Kratos on the boat or the box art. They get box art tattoos of this game. Just the full box art, ESRB rating and all. Maybe Peggy if they're in England. Kratos is able to self-heal. He's Wolverine. Man, Insomniac's making a Wolverine game. Did you all see that? That's gonna be bonko. Yeah, let's actually finish it this time. A fun first boss. Oh, I got completely blasted. Oh, this guy sucks. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention. God, I'm getting owned. What the heck? God, what is wrong with me? I don't like when he breaks my lock on. God, I'm gonna die. Are you sure? I mean, I know I can. It's just, it's not going well. Man, I hate clicking the stick, man. I can't keep clicking. Man, don't kill me. Again, I just want to let every video game developer in the world know that there should just never, you should never have these filters and borders on the screen when I'm gonna die. It's really bad. I can't believe I got hit that many times. Oh, stop it, jerkweed. I just want to die so that I can, okay, let's do it. Checkpoint. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I'm surprised there was any loading time at all there.
You can't beat
Yeah, I can. It's easy. Oh, wow. What? I really just wish that... Oh, wait. I do have it. Hold on. Why did I do that? Okay, this is... I know. Me too, Jerry. It's okay. What? Alright, Big Jerry. When I played this game on my SCUF controller, I had dash on one of my bumpers, or on one of my paddles. And I really just need that back. Right now, I don't. I can't click this analog stick without wishing I was dead.
I will end you.
Good juggle. Wait, is he dead? He's dead, right? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hate clicking sticks. I don't like it. These guys are just turning into hamburger on each other. Look at this, Mimsy.
Oh my
This is
God.
AAA video games. You like that?
Would finally make me
Get him! Get him! I'm yelling at him even though I have the... Do you want to do it? Click the sticks, Mimsy.
Okay.
You gotta click them both. You gotta click them both. Click both of the sticks at the same time. You can do it.
Too?
Yeah, click them both.
Wow.
Oh!
I thought it was gonna do more clicking.
Wasn't that gross? Just one click will do. The idea is this guy, Mimsy, Balder, has gone completely bonko because he's lived for thousands of years and he can't die and he can't feel any sensations at all and he just wants to die. So he, throughout the game, begs you to kill him. You're on a pilgrimage to snort mommy's ashes on the top of Mount Evil. And this guy won't stop bothering you with his wishes to be killed.
Did he know my past? How did they find me?
They found you because you chopped down the tree with the golden handprint on it. That's why. I mean, is it really that much of a mystery?
What do I do? Our son,
Oh, the axe coming back to his hand is cool.
to carry your ashes to the top of the mountain.
Oh, Jerry's in the snow dirt. I am Jerry. He's Jerry Kratos. Yeah, this game's cool. I'd smoke more of this game. I don't care.
I do not know how to do this without you.
He's talking to his dead wife. Says he doesn't know how to do this without her. We get a sense that they were a good team. However, we don't really know what kind of a team. Because we don't know.
We cannot stay here.
We don't know anything about her other than that she's just flat out dead and she got turned into dust and ash and smoke.
Boy.
There was so much. I thought
You thought what?
you're all right.
Well, you're not all right, kid. This, you know, I won't respect this kid until he levels up so much that he's doing significant damage with his arrows. Then I'll respect him. Until then, daddy no likey.
You are not. We have no choice now.
They have to leave their home because somebody narked. Somebody talked.
Prove me wrong.
Yes, sir.
Prove me wrong. The first 3 words of every good buddy road trip story. Am I right? Prove me wrong. And then the next guy says, can you imagine writing a movie script that starts with the first 3 words, one guy saying,
Mountain.
you know, you really just can't turn
Be a long
those
trip.
achievements off. You guys didn't see the achievements this time because I'm doing a
Important one.
game capture, not a display capture.
How did this happen?
That's my writing prompt. One guy says, prove me wrong, and the next guy says, hold my beer. That's your movie script. It starts like that. How's that?
Who was he?
Who was he?
What did he want with us?
Some jerk who wanted to be turned into dirt by my freak weapons, and some jerk who wanted me to use my freak physique to turn him into dirt.
Never leave me alone again. All right?
All right.
I just did. Up.
You've had to kill people before, haven't you?
Oh, stop it. Don't ask Daddy if he's killed people before.
Survive.
Animals, I get. They're food. Draugr?
When I was a kid, my dad, my brother was saying in the car while we were driving to my grandfather's house once, he was like, do you think Grandpa's killed people? Do you think he killed people in the war? And my dad, driving the car and listening to Billy Joel in the front seat,
Yourself to feel for them.
he just leaned over
Feel for you.
whilst driving. It's, don't ever ask your grandfather about that, he said, and then continued driving. No tone of jokeliness in his voice whatsoever. And thus we never asked him.
Has this been here all this time?
The answer's probably yes, is what I
Why would you
realized
leave it
from
there?
that.
I can get a better look.
So I also think that with it's real cute that Atreus here asks his dad if he's ever killed people before. It's like, in this world, to you all here, in this particular little cinematic universe, what is a person really? You know? I'm not making a Castlevania Symphony of the Night reference. I embark upon no tired cliches here. It's like, what is a person in this world? Just another freak to turn into powder? Not really sure. That's not what I'm supposed to do. I'll turn the wheel, whatever. I mean, this is a puzzle right here. That's hard to figure out. That's a joke. I was taking my time to figure the puzzle out. Alright, Atreus, get up there. I think we're going to turn the game off soon because I think it's been enough. I just wanted to try to stream as much as I could. And quite frankly, I'm upset at the quality of my capture. I was hoping to
Boy.
be able to capture the game at 4K while I played. Except NVIDIA Shadowplay wouldn't work. And I was sitting there troubleshooting it for 10 minutes after I'd already spent an hour and a half troubleshooting my PlayStation 5. Can't get my PlayStation 5 to turn on.
Offering cast?
I use it all the
Mars
time,
said Odin's
and
disciples fill them with gifts and hang them where thieves can't reach them. That one looked really old.
Foolish.
What is? Worshipping the gods?
Gods care nothing for them. Men should not pray to monsters.
Whew. I made a good joke in one of my videos about how Kratos is like his history's most proactive atheist.
How are you gonna get across now?
And someone was like, atheists don't believe in God. Oh yeah, you say. And I was like, well, he doesn't believe in them so much that he kills them. He needs to prove that they're not powerful by killing them. And this guy was like, you're backpedaling. Which is just kind of wild. He told me I was backpedaling. It's funny to just call Kratos a prolific atheist because he kills gods. In a way, is atheism not sort of a god killing? Especially those who get really obnoxious about it. I'm not gonna lie here in the chat. I don't believe in God. Like, Lord, no. Is what I say to that. I say, Lord, no. I don't ever put it in anybody's face. I don't ever, like, I mentioned, I bring this up because I mentioned on a podcast the other day.
See others on the road?
I said I was raised Catholic, and someone
Possibly.
corresponded with me saying, "Oh, I heard you mention that you were a lapsed Catholic." No, I'm not a lapsed Catholic. I was raised Catholic. In order to be a lapsed Catholic, you have to like buy into it, independently perform Catholic rituals as some kind of an adult who is not parentally required, for example, to attend a ceremony. And then you have to give it up. That would be a lapse, Jerry. What I had wasn't no lapse. It was, it didn't take. I reached the age whereupon I could no longer, tastefully be given commands over which buildings I occupied at any given time by my parents. Anyway.
Look.
What I'm saying is, Kratos here has proof of the existence of God, and he so strongly wishes to not believe
The stave's broken
in the
there.
power of the divine that he must fistfully
Cut those down.
She had
axe
the most
all
treacherous use for her pyre.
the big questions by destroying all of those immortals. Anyway, thank you.
Come.
Everybody, thanks for watching the chat, the video. I just wanted to get to that point where they look out at the mountains and they see the golden trees. Look at those golden trees. Isn't that neat? That's what Kratos' wife did. She made all those trees gold. And there's a little hole in their barrier there. There it is. Because that's the tree they chopped down earlier, made a hole in the barrier. And that's how these monsters are getting in. And that's why they have to leave their house now. But Kratos had to chop down that tree because he knew that tree. He just remembered, when my wife dies, that's the tree I'm going to chop down, is what he told himself. Licking his lips about that one tree. He knows, I know it shall invite calamity. Again, in a world of 4th gen NVMe solid state drives,
I do not know.
this sort of cranny squeezing is a
Winter Falls?
little granny-esque.
Okay.
Something of the geriatric console generation. Well, we've done it. We're in a new area. Let me just kill a couple monsters. Anybody mind if I kill? Does anybody mind if I kill? You get crushed, punk. That guy's dead. I don't care. Hey, I don't care if you die either. I'm gonna run up and punch you. I kicked you far away. Did you seriously attack me just now? Sorry, I'm trying to do the parry and I'm not. Wanna fight? Sorry, I'm just playing like a real cheese dirt bag. Like a real dirt bag. Thought that guy was dead, first of all.
Draugr, behind you!
Behind me? Oh yeah, there's no radar, no danger indicators.
How does he do that?
Focus.
Oh, that guy got straight toasted. Who's next? Threat indicators. Oh wait, there are threat indicators. Okay. Flashing purple. Oh, okay.
More enemies, boy.
Oh my god, I lined up. I got all three of those dudes. Do not direct me, child. Oh, he's dead.
More enemies. Focus on.
Oh god. I'm sorry, I don't have my bones on. I didn't put on my big boy bones today. Oh, that guy got stunned really fast.
Keep the pressure on.
There we go. Oh man, I just really rejected that one. See, what I would like would be to be able to knock those back. To send the projectiles back. Okay, can I address this guy now? Hello, sir. Oh my god, I can't believe he dies with almost one hit with the axe.
How was that? Did I help?
You see me keep, I continue to open up the
Whoever is not my
shield
focus
like this.
is
It's
yours.
because I god
It's only
darn
when safe to do so.
expect that to be my run. That's where I would like it to be. I want to put quick turn on I want to put quick turn on my one of my paddles. Oh, what's in here? Oh, Jerry's good time. It's a cool looking video game. I like doing the big long throws. More hack silver. It's cool once you've gotten to the semi-open world part of this game and you can just go back to old favorite locations and I mean, they really do mix up a lot of locations in this game. There's a lot of lokes in here. Just go back to a location you previously enjoyed and kind of just have a good time there, you know? And then try to get all of this money that's lying around. I pressed the X button.
Boy,
Sir,
Kratos is illiterate. He doesn't read
So
this
Yetnar's still
language.
Yetnar,
giants.
you can read the writing.
Some. Just the language his mother knew. But they're all sort of connected, so sometimes I can feel my way through stuff I shouldn't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
kid. His kid is small and he can read. Just your classic, classic little guy trope. Baby child, big friend. Big friend is strong, knows how to fight. Baby child can god darn read. And that's just, that's baby child's expertise. Okay, I was about to... I was looking at my stream deck. You want to fight, buddy? Come on. There we go. You just got kicked, bro. I'm gonna rip you apart and I'm gonna step your head off. Oh, such an own. I am the lord of that guy's dead corpse.
Speed costs accuracy.
Got it.
Also, your father's name is Corpse Lord. We're going into the woods to collect dead bodies, son.
Hey, there's a chest over there.
Oh yeah, you want to tell Daddy where the chest is? Daddy was born with a treasure nose, okay? I will truffle goblin every golden box in these disgusting hills. Oh, light runic attack, thank you. Oh, it's a light runic attack, Jamma, that's good. Oh, move to select, okay. Alright. I gotta put that on there. Use XP to upgrade them? Yeah, I can do that. Let's put it on the axe, dude. Very good. Let's select the heavy runic attack slot. Why not? I don't have any, though. Well, now that the game has killed my buzz by forcing me into a menu,
Whoa! How'd you do that?
I did it because I'm Jerry.
I think we can go through here.
Oh, you think?
Move.
Thanks. There's the mountain! Let's go!
Not yet.
Oh, we're almost there.
Fine.
God, this game is short.
See?
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom reference.
Father, help!
Hang on.
Hurry!
Corey Barlog, friend of Action Button,
Stay calm.
he confirmed that the tree in the beginning is a Commando reference, so this is probably an Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom reference. The kid jumping to show how sturdy the bridge is. Oh, these guys, they look like they're dusted.
Slow down.
Slow down. See how hard it is to talk like that guy? It is not easy. Christopher Judge.
More Draugr. But these aren't moving.
Christopher Judge's cousin is Christopher Lawyer.
I mean,
And that guy's not as funny.
Boy.
not dead, not dead!
Enemy difficulties represented by the color and number. Yeah, their health. Okay. Oh, it looks like our idle animations are going full speed during what should be a slowed down. How does it feel to get frozen, jerkbag? How does it feel to be a freak? So even at the beginning of the game, there's so many things you can do in the combat that it does just kind of genuinely feel exciting. Like, I can always have my boy, Bibby Babbis. I can always have him throw off, some arrows. There's some health over there. Kill that guy. Take him. Oh, stop, Jerry. Who's this Jerry trying to shoot me? Oh, these Jerry's up here. Crikey. Okay, I need... Oh, will you stop it? Oh, come on. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, definitely do the finisher. Wish you could make these finishers a little faster. Oh, that guy really loves to dodge. Get him. Alright. Well, don't. I can count, kid. I'm just gonna do this. Get him with an arrow, kid. I just tried to kill him in the manner that looked as lame as possible.
It does not matter if you fire only once. Show me control.
Did I just get some hack silver? That's dope. I'm getting real Eco and Last Guardian vibes out of this area, dude.
Read it.
That's a joke. It's just a ruined area in a video game.
This used to be a marketplace. The giants used to gather here to trade with the gods a long time ago. Wonder if Odin was ever here.
Was Odin ever here? We'll find out someday.
Something's breaking through the wall.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be some sort of freaks.
Something's breaking through the wall.
Oh, yeah, you said that twice. So this guy kind of mega sucks. Keep pressing the wrong button. Crack-o. Can't freeze him. Can hurt him, though. He got dusted. Oh, I didn't mean to get that health. These guys are some pretty big boys. Oh, stop it. They really get some mileage out of this little room here. Oh, please. Daddy's back. Ah. Oh, come on. Did they just give me... What? How did he live, man? Man, I wish my kid, my dirtbag child, would stop getting assailed by these monsters. Give me that cheese. Alright. Oh wait, let's get this one. I just got him firing the arrows while I'm killing. Oh, fun game. I'm playing like a real dirtbag, but I'm having fun. Isn't that what video games are all about? Play like a dirtbag, have fun anyway. Oh, the witches, dude.
What is it?
We will see. Stay close.
I kind of want to just get to a quiet area to hang out in
So we're going to
while I end the stream. I'm impressed that the kid recognized this as singing. Oh, okay. One fun thing about Kratos in this game is there's no stamina meter. Everything's just very holisticized. You do have cooldowns on a lot of, oh my god, I keep trying to run. I keep trying to run by pressing the block button because of how I had it configured on my scuff, and it's gonna be the undoing of me. The witches are such a messy enemy, though I like it. I mean, I'm not doing very well. Oh, crikey. He will use his arrows. I'm the one playing the game. He should yell, tell him to use his arrows. There we go. God. I've done it.
Real Revenant. Never thought I'd see one of those.
Oh, haven't you seen the film The Revenant, for which Leonardo DiCaprio won the Academy Award for most screaming and crying in a movie? Oh, I can open up my skills menu and unlock a skill. So here it is. Here's your homework. Here's your CVS rewards card. Okay, what do we got? Here's all my stuff. Ooh. CVS rewards card, game design. Aim and hold RT to charge the Leviathan axe and charge to cause an explosion. Inflicting frost damage. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I feel like all of these things are... Why you're going to end up with all of them, right? You're going to end up with all of them. It's just, you gotta get started. You gotta get started unlocking everything, and when you've got them all, you'll be playing the whole game. And until then, you're kind of not playing the whole game until you got all. This is what position I've goblinized myself into whilst here. I think I've got to go, everybody. How's everybody doing? How was everybody's experience streaming? This microphone won't stay up. I don't understand it. I touch this microphone and it starts to fall down. This microphone was really just kind of a champion for the longest time. Last couple of streams, it was miraculous. And now it's being some kind of a Nimrod. Like, look at this thing. Again, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey only gets you so far in this world. How we doing? How's everybody doing in the chat? Anyway, I don't really know what's going on. Anyway, yeah, that final enemy that we fought there is not super good. Though once you've unlocked more stuff, it's not such a bad monster to fight. It's not the worst monster to fight. You just gotta... I just wasn't remembering quickly enough that just gotta have this... my insipid child firing arrows whenever possible. Cool environment designs, dude. You just see that space up there, you're like, I want to go up there. It's not bad. I don't know. Oh, Jerry. Yeah, I think I gotta go. Somebody in here, like, here's the reason why I was gonna sit here and ask some questions. I scrolled up just enough. The most recently asked question that is that has any substance to it is so boring that I just don't want to answer anybody else's questions. It's just a completely Nimrodulous question. It's not the question, where's Bibby Babbis? Bibby Babbis is somewhere. You did sort of say something that made me not want to talk to the chat. It was just something that made it feel not worth really talking too much more. Like, I mean, but that's usually most of the chat when I look at the chat. No offense to the chat. A lot of the times I'll look at the chat during a stream and it's just like somebody's just said something that I'm like, ah, man. I hope they get owned in the chat. I hope somebody owns them before I can. Oh, look, here's an item. Let's get this trinket. Ooh. And what's this? There's always a little bit of hack silver lurking. Oh, Mimsy's in the kitchen, everyone. What are you doing in the kitchen, Mimsy?
I'm making dinner.
Oh, Mimsy's making some foods. It looks like we're going to be eating delightful dinner soon. Oh, well, if you're wondering whether you should play God of War or watch me play God of War, I mean, I'm done. I'm not playing it anymore, so you could probably play it yourself. Oh man, the guy who asked the question I said was boring and made me not want to address the chat literally asked the question, copy-pasted it again. That question sucks, dude. I don't understand. Why would you ask that question twice? Who cares? Lord. Copy-pasted the question. No offense. Did you workshop that question real hard and then just copy-paste it and then think that it was like the best way that you would get an answer? I could just tell from how workshopped the question was. Like, I could tell that you workshopped it to be like maximally, for like maximal likelihood of receiving an answer. And it still just doesn't work. So my answer to that question is... That's the answer. Here's another one. Oh, someone is asking about Border Collie Pomeranian mixes. Yeah, they're pretty good, dude. I like them a lot. That's a good mix for a dog. It's a good mix for a dog. I like blasting people on the chat. It's more fun to blast people than to answer questions. And answer questions normally. Who else wants to get blasted? Ask a sincere question that is worthy of an answer, and we'll see if I can answer and blast at the same time. Let's see it. Give me a bunker blast. You gotta ask a question. Best FromSoft game. No, we can't. We're not gonna answer that question right now. I'm sorry, can't do that one. I mean, there's no reason to answer that question. Grilled cheese or quesadilla. They're the same thing if you just expand your definition of bread, you Nimrod. There you go. You got blasted. What else? Have I read White Noise, the Dom DeLillo book? Of course I have, and I have about as much to say about it as anybody should. You got blasted. Why is Del Taco better than Taco Bell? Spoken like a person who's never been to Del Taco. All right, what else do we got? Who else wants to get blasted? Should I read Gravity's Rainbow with or without the Reader's Companion? I don't really know what that question is. I'm sorry, I don't know what that question is. And that's how you get blasted. JJ Signal says, while I think Mystical Ninja 64 is the better game, Goemon's Great Adventure is also a very pretty looking game. I've been playing Mystical Ninja 64 again recently. Oh, is this in reference to me saying that that was the game that occurred to me as the most ugly video game I'd ever seen at the time I played it? I swear that when I said that, I was speaking as someone who loves the Goemon games on the Super Famicom. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They made 4 of them. I love those games. And then it's just the second N64 Goemon game just cannot compete with the... I was able to enjoy low polygon 3D art as a young person in that N64 era. Though, dude, when the 3D is what made me appreciate it 1,000,000,000%. Though when they made that 3D art, 2D side-scrolling gameplay, I just could not abide it. Could not abide. You play Goemon 2 and 3, well, I mean, even 1, beautiful. People asking would I ever guest on a podcast, and you name a particular podcast, how much do they pay? That's how it goes. Do they make Cloud's arms less scrawny and integrate? No, I think they're about the same. Firm or not firm mattress? It's got to be a firm mattress because, I don't know. Who's my favorite ukiyo-e artist? I mean, is this just like a way to like, are you just trying to make, am I supposed to mention Hokusai? Is that supposed to be the right answer? Or is Hokusai not obscure enough? I mean, is Hokusai too famous? The guy was prolific as heck. I don't know. If I knew I was going to die, what would I look for to trade Hades for a return to the living world? I don't know. I would probably just tell Hades to slam dunk me into a dumpster. This is the sound of my corpse being slam dunked into a dumpster. Oh yeah, there's some stuff frying on the frying pan. It's causing a little bit of ambient background noise. What's my favorite class or unit? Makeup in Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. Ah, man, it's a good game. Have I seen that Disco Elysium pilot jacket? I saw that jacket. I mean, it's less than like $800, isn't it? Got any guilty pleasure normie mobile games? No. First of all, never say guilty pleasure. You either like something or you don't. Unless you're committing an actual crime in doing something, don't call it a guilty pleasure. If your guilty pleasure is like murder, you can say that. You know, my guilty pleasure is the taking of life, right? Because I'm guilty, and I'm a psycho who finds it pleasurable. In that case, it's okay. Also, I don't play any mobile games because me no see so good. It's kind of hard to look at my phone screen most of the time. You know, for whatever that means. And I don't go outside because, you know, it's coronavirus, and also I work a lot, and I had the coronavirus, and I still don't feel good 2 years later. So, you know, I just kind of don't really feel like, why would I, you know, I'd play a mobile game if I had to commute somewhere maybe. Even then I didn't. I just read books. Is Detroit pizza wrong? That's a bad question because pizza's good. Just who cares? Shut up and eat the pizza. Don't question the pizza. Do I have any favorite mech robot designs in a game? I really like the ones in Armodyne. I think those are good. And I like the ones in Zegapane. Have I played Disco Elysium? Yeah. What else do we got? Just kind of mister. Any recommendations? Have a good time. Ooh, somebody says I can buy followers, primes, and viewers. That's interesting. If I could matrix in a talent I didn't already know, it would. I would like to know how to fly a helicopter, though only if I had a helicopter. Am I psyched for the new Armored Core? I don't know. I don't know what the Armored Core would be. Will they ever bring Shining Force back? Yeah, they probably will. I don't see why not. I mean, like, they bring a lot of stuff back. Will there be another Valkyria Chronicles is the question. Do I plan on playing Elden Ring when it comes out? What? Who do you think I am? Is the sound of me being slam dunked into a dumpster by Hades from Eternal Champions? Ah, man, if you don't know this sound, then,
Good luck!
what is it, Mums? What is it, Bum Bum?
I'm gonna make.
You're visible on camera, by the way.
Really? Oh no.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Okay. I want to put an egg on top of a meal. Do you want one?
Yeah, I'll have an egg on top.
Want it fully cooked?
Yeah, cook my egg, Jerry, please. Mimsy's making dinner. I just want everyone to know in the chat. I want everyone to know that I do cook my own food 99% of the time. The Mimsy enjoys cooking, right?
Yeah, I do.
And so on Friday and Saturday, on Saturdays, Mimsy cooks meals for fun. Left to my own devices, what I have done for the last, 20 years of my life is I've eaten the same meal 3 to 5 times a day. Depending on, the size of the meal determines the frequency. And then one day a week I go out and I eat something. So these days we don't really go out so much. Because you know what? I'm sick of this coronavirus. I think we all are. I'm sick of this coronavirus. Do I miss going to restaurants? Yes. Do I wish I could go to a restaurant again? Yeah, it would be sure would be nice to go sit in a restaurant. Because sitting in a restaurant is wonderful. Last time I said something even tangentially to that effect on one of these streams. Somebody jumped down my DM inbox throat and said, I don't know. It's just, you get weird stuff from people these days. Everybody's a little bit weird right now. The virus. Everybody's a little weird. Everybody's been goblinized by this goblin virus, right? I say, man, I don't like wearing these masks. I hate wearing the mask, man. I hate it. My glasses fog up. Feels like I got a pair of underwear strapped to my face. I'm not going to stop doing it. Though, man, I don't like it. So it's also another thing that's been bothering me recently. Again, I feel like talking about this just means I'm going to wind up with more people doing it as a joke. Though here it is. This past, 2 weeks, I have had, so many comments popping up on my Final Fantasy VII Remake video where I mentioned having had the coronavirus. And on my Doom review. So many comments have popped up that are like, you wouldn't have gotten the virus if you'd just gotten vaccinated. And it's like, most people, they see something on the internet, they just assume it appeared. It just, apparated into existence a millisecond before they encountered it, right? So they don't look at, nobody looks at datelines, nobody looks at bylines either. They don't look at the dateline, they don't see when it was posted. Though it's really weird. There seems to be some sort of goblinization that has occurred in a splinter faction of persons who seem to think I'm some sort of anti-vaxxer. Some tiny group of people seems to believe this. And there were a bunch of comments that were like, if only you'd gotten the vaccine, you wouldn't have maybe you wouldn't have had such a severe reaction to the virus. And it's like, oh man. And then another comment is like, oh, it's just the same with all these anti-vaxxers. It's like, where did these people come from? I delete the comments because if you don't, you're gonna end up with the comments just get worse if you don't delete them. Because people see a comment and then they just kind of piggyback on it. It was really weird. So apparently somebody somewhere, I don't know, in some dark Twitter thread, where it's a bunch of private accounts talking about me or whatever. Apparently I've been lumped in with some anti-vaxxers. And I don't know why. Maybe somebody I follow on Twitter is an anti-vaxxer. And they just, and I don't know, because I don't know. Anyway, it's been perplexing me the past couple of days. Bemused. I've been bemused at it. I would tell people, you should get the vaccine, man. I don't know, I got it as soon as I could. I got it the instant I was told I could. And then I made an Instagram post about it, and somebody told me that I shouldn't brag about getting the vaccine because there are plenty of people who can't afford it, who can't get it. And it's like, man, what? I was told I was a public figure and I should know better than to brag about getting the vaccine. I just posted a simple photo on my Instagram. I'm just so sad at all this stuff on the internet. People tell me not to pay it too much mind. And it's like, no. You gotta pay it some mind because it's very. We should all be concerned with what's going on with information in this world. We should all be concerned with it. With how hard it is to know god darned anything about anything because of all this disinformation pollution going on out there. The internet's somebody says the internet will drive you insane. You just we can all kick the soccer ball of that platitude around. Oh, the internet, am I right? Never look at the comments, am I right? It's like, yeah, okay. We can all say that, though. There's deeper work to be done than rolling one's eyes, I believe. At any rate, in case anyone wonders, I do think the vaccine's a good idea. And also at the time I got it, it was, I had to wait for it. I didn't like, oh yeah, so the comment that bothered me when I got the vaccine, someone's like, you rich people just getting preferential treatment and getting the vaccine. It's like, man, it was free at that time. I didn't get invited to some velvet room to get the vaccine. It was at a hospital. I had to book my appointment in some dreaded government website. Anyway, yeah. Mass goblinization going on in this world. And if I am to avoid it myself, I must, if I am to avoid the tide of the goblinization myself, I must dip my toe for, time and again. Time and again. Time and again, Jerry. All four tires having slow air leaks. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I had that with my car when I was in the Bay Area. Living paycheck to paycheck, by which I mean I was getting a paycheck maybe every 8 or to 12 weeks if I was lucky. Driving around on a car that just couldn't hold its air. I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, we should all be concerned with this world, with what's going on. Someone says, can you tell my girlfriend to finish Yakuza 7? Yeah, I mean, how far is she? Just do it, bro.
Good luck!
What else do we got? Am I a car person? Yeah, I love cars, Jerry. I love them. Does Walandra have multiple endings? I played it as a kid and it definitely felt like it got the bad ending. LMAO, dude, no, it doesn't. It just has that ending, dude. Should I finish Final Fantasy 13? How far'd you get? Thinking of picking up your first pair of Randolph Aviators? They're good. Get the 23 karat gold ones. 23 karat gold ones are good. Someone says the last episode of Insert Credit was so good. Well, wait till you hear the one we just recorded. Because then maybe you might change your mind. Am I going to play the new Pokemon with the Legends game? Yeah, I'll play it. Did I 100% Panzer Dragoon Saga? No. I've beaten it. I don't really like it, to be honest. Panzer Dragoon Vi is one of my top 10 games of all time. So, did I ever check out Eastward? I bought Eastward during the Steam sale, and I've played a tiny bit of it. I've not played enough to talk about it. What else do we got? How many reviews am I currently working on? 4. Just 4. Somebody says, obviously, right-wingers have been very stupid about this pandemic from the start, as they are about everything else. But a bunch of formerly cool people I know have also lost their minds as well. Yeah. I've noticed that myself. And, I mean, there's a whole lot of directions in which one can lose their mind these days, and it is quite a thing. Quite a thing. I am perplexed, and we're passing through something very interesting that will be of much interest to historians of the future. Lord, it kind of sucks. Much to be studied when the rubble finally all reaches the ground. You know, this virus could be over. Could have been over. We shouldn't be dealing with this. Shouldn't still be here. This goddarn virus should be over. That's all I have to say about it. There's no reason it shouldn't be. It shouldn't have ended by now. Have I played Disco Elysium? Yeah, I like Disco Elysium. It's cool. Have I played Omori? No, I'm not really too interested in it. No offense. I looked into it and I was just like, I don't know. I mean, who knows? What else are we looking for? What's my favorite fishing minigame in a video game? Maybe we'll find out soon. Favorite TV streaming show in 2021? I didn't really watch too much TV in 2021. I was pretty sick. And I was working a lot. Did I ever play Breath of Fire? What kind of goddarn question is that? Have I not talked about playing all of the Breath of Fire games like more than 1 million times? I watched Midnight Mass. It was okay. I mean, I liked Succession. Succession's the best show on television. Have I been getting into any cool streetwear stuff? No, I kind of appreciate being anti-fashion. I'm trying to just get the outfit that I'm just going to wear forever. I've not watched How To with John Wilson because too many people recommend it to me. I will watch it eventually. People know I like Nathan For You, and they want me to watch How To with John Wilson. Do I have room in my place to play VR? Probably, if I move some stuff around, though also... me no see so good, and I have a little bit of trouble with binocular vision, and it probably wouldn't work very well. I don't have very good stereo vision. Do you ever watch Red Letter Media on YouTube? Yeah, I've put those guys on. Those guys are, that's interesting. They're one of the reasons I thought it would be a thing I could do to start a Patreon and make YouTube videos. And when I first launched my Patreon, I just thought I was just going to do kind of a one-man half in the bag with my reviews. I'm one man half in the bag, quarter in the bag. You know, that I would just have a ridiculous setup and an ongoing narrative, and then just sit down and talk about the game with some note cards. I thought it would be funny to do 3x5 note cards. I had many Nabokov references lined up for it. And then when the number on Patreon went up so high in the first, week, I was like, oh, I can afford to do this full time. And when I was thinking it was just going to be one of 8 things I was going to do, I was going to have Action Button Reviews, to have this 3x5 note card gimmick. And yeah, Red Letter Media was the number one inspiration for that. I was like, because it just seems like the lowest bar possible. Not to make fun of Red Letter Media. Half in the Bag is that their star show. I watch Best of the Worst every once in a while. I mean, I haven't watched too much YouTube content since I started making my own. I've kind of strayed away from it. I don't really pay much attention to it. God. Yeah, so I don't know. Good question. Thanks. Thanks, Jerry. Though, I guess I would also say I think Red Letter Media sometimes is a little frustrating to listen to, because sometimes one of them will say something, and it'll be every once in a while somebody on Red Letter Media says something like, "Oh, I don't know about that," or they'll say something wrong.
like factually wrong or something that they could say much more interestingly with like a tiny bit more media literacy or a tiny bit more film history knowledge. I don't have any specific examples off the top of my head, though. Every once in a while, a dude will say something boneheaded, and I'll just be like, man, how can you not have seen, blank? Why can't you just, I mean, if I were doing some kind of a movie video, I'd be able to pull references from so many places. Haven't you seen The Third Man? Like I will be able to think stuff like that. And then every once in a while there's yeah, I don't know. Otherwise they seem pretty cool. I see people are talking about... Okay, I don't understand why my microphone keeps falling over like this. I don't understand it. Is this little shoe here in the right zone? I just tried to move it a little bit before the stream, and now I'm getting an unending current of guff from the microphone. I want to get it at a specific angle. Oh, my baby boy's yelling. Look at that. What the heck, man? See, now it's just right. It looks like I'm eating it. I watched a clip of Joe Rogan today on the... I watched a clip of Joe Rogan on Twitter today because he was talking about vaccines. Did y'all see Tim Heidecker is doing his reaction podcast where he basically just beats up Joe Rogan rhetorically. I think that's pretty fun. But I mean, I've also watched the uncommentated clips where he's talking about myocarditis or something. He's like, I hear the vaccine causes myocarditis in young boys. And his guest is like, no, it doesn't. It's actually less in people who get the vaccine. And then he's like, that's not what I've read. And then he Googles it. And then he finds out that he's wrong. And then rather than say, oh, I was wrong, he just goes, oh, well, it says that there. It says it's actually more in the people who don't get it. It says that instead of saying, oh, I was wrong, it's the opposite. It's interesting. Somebody asked, do you ever feel pigeonholed into having to do the same thing? Would you not want to pursue other passions? That's wild, man. That's a wild question because I don't ever think about that at all. Has anyone not noticed that I've been doing like the same thing for like 20 years and I used to make no money at all from it? I used to have a car that got stolen 4 times. I found it once full of crack pipes and just a bunch of laundry. Like the people stole my car and then robbed they burglarized clothing from a laundromat, high on crack. I mean, I've been doing some stuff for a while, Jerry, and I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Jerry Bones. Cars get stolen. Some cars get stolen. That's all. Oh, yeah, he said he was talking about young children. I'm scrolling back up for the Joe Rogan talk. Yeah, Joe Rogan is, I listened to a couple I listened to a couple of full episodes of the Joe Rogan Experience around the time I was deciding to quit my job. I was thinking I should start a podcast or something, and I was like, I gotta listen to a podcast, and I went straight to the top. I listened to the guy who's getting the most listeners around the world. This guy who's the number one podcast guy. He's got all the celebrities, and I listened to him, and I'm like, oh, this is so buffoonish, dude. It's just incredible buffoonishness. I just absolutely loved it. I mean, how stupid it is. I mean, I listened to a little bit of that WTF podcast. It's okay. I don't, I really don't, yeah, I listened to Comedy Bang Bang a little bit. They're pretty good. Somebody has a good take on Joe Rogan. That's interesting. Good for them. I don't have an interesting take on Joe Rogan. It's just, who cares? People are goblins. He's the Goblin King. Like, whatever, The guy's brain was replaced with just solid goblin matter at some point. I mean, he used to be the MC on a show. That guy used to be a stand-up comedian, right? He used to be the MC on a show where people just eat roaches and jump off buildings. Fear Factor. As though everyone was out there, just millions of people walking around on the city streets of American metropolises, just wearing their deep-seated fear of eating vermin on their sleeve. What are you most afraid of in the world? Most people are afraid of public speaking, then death. And number 3 is they're afraid of, eating a rat in the fur, whole, raw, live, for cash. I mean, the fear peeled right off of that show, so quickly. To a point where you look at a man who's in that, a few years later, you're playing UFC on the Xbox 360, punch a guy in the head, and Joe Rogan says, he's eating some punches. Just over and over again. I bought the same microphone as that guy. What? Right? Who cares? And now, he's just telling big celebrities, yeah, totally. And then he's got his goblin fingers all over the keyboard as he Googles wrongness. He's parroting parrots all day, getting paid. Xeroxing Xeroxes. Getting that hay bale of money. At any rate, Jerry, I think I've got to go. I think we had a pretty good time playing this video game for a couple of hours. It was a pretty good time. Here's my boy. He's just still, they've been standing here, father and son, wordless as always. They encountered a monster, and then they encountered a monster, and then silently.
I still don't understand why that man attacked you at our house.
Wow, they just start talking immediately. I am Kratos, and I will kill you. Give Daddy the bucket. I'm going to play more of this game, I think, tomorrow. And you all are not invited. You all are not invited. I'll give Daddy his leather satchel. Daddy's tiny satchel full of soft Svartfell steel. Bibby's yelling, what do you need, my child?
I guess we need to get back up there. But how?
Follow me.
Let's follow me toward the Jerry ladder. What? Oh, hey, what's up, Jerry? You want to hit me? Am I seriously gonna die by this guy? That guy just knocked himself off of it. Give me that axe. Come on up, Jerry. That guy got Jerry styled. Alright, I'll strut down there and get him. He dropped a little tiny satchel of hack silver. Oh, that's a little...
Over there.
I hope it's something to refill my health, because I refuse to solve this puzzle with this horrible vignetting effect on the screen, which all video game developers should just let me turn off. You should never... you should always have an option to turn this off. Let's see if anybody out there has listened to me. Wide HUD. What does that mean? HUD mode. Yeah, see, they won't let you turn any of this stuff off. Wait, why won't they let you turn these off? What is gameplay notifications? You see, they should always let you turn this stuff off, man. Ooh, they should always let you turn it off. I don't care if I'm about to die, dude. Here, hold on. No, it's even worse now because it has it all off. I don't like it. It's just very disappointing that you can't turn that effect off. It ruins my footage. It makes me want to just like jump into a pit and die so that I can restart. Oh wait, here's a little health bubble. Well, that was good. Okay. Oh my god. I keep trying to run with that button. One of 3 seals destroyed. Oh, how about this one? Oh. Don't patronize me, child. Oh, I believe it's time to eat. But I need to find the last seal, Mimsy.
Earlier, you said people might try and rob us. I'll kill them if they try.
Shut
I'm
up.
not afraid.
If we encounter men, you will stay out of it. Understand?
But I can fight.
You will stay out of it, boy. Speak no more of this.
Where is this stupid seal? You gotta admit, this is really boneheaded, but it's fun to look for these dumb things, isn't it? I had a real good time with this game when I played it back in 2018. I played it on the Sony sent it to me a month before
Chains
it
on
came
both
out.
sides, maybe?
What did you say? Sent it to me a month before it came out. They sent it to all of the reviewers a month before it came out, which was very smart. Because then they ended up getting really good press. They got great press about this game. And it's all because they let people have it really early. Oh, this sucks. Where is this stupid thing? I can't see very
Maybe
well.
Each side has a chain?
Each side has a chain. What are you talking about? I just want to go home. Will you stop yelling? What is my Beepus yelling about? Wow, someone just insinuated something highly insulting in the chat. First thing I saw when I looked down. Just absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Sorry, that was the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button on the stream
Maybe
deck.
each side has a chain?
Why is this kid talking about the chain? I'm not even playing now. You weird child. Sorry, I'm looking at my...
Maybe each side has a chain?
Oh my god, stop talking. Why is this kid talking? Lord. Okay, I think we've got to go now. Goodbye, everyone. It's time to have dinner over here. Sorry, I just ended up looking at some of this, little bit of this work stuff here. All right. See y'all later, Jerry.